Alright, so let's see, we'll do a little audio check first real quick. Alright, so let's do a little audio check first real quick. Turn my phone down here. Alright. Let's see. We'll just wait till there's anybody that's still awake. Go around 2 for a little bit. I got about 3 or 4 more cups of coffee in me. Luckily I'm off tomorrow, so I'm not gonna leave off at the part where I was with the dragon. Back to where I was when I exited Bleak Falls Barrow, and then we'll kick off the main quest, deliver the Dragonstone, bring back the Golden Claw. See if there's anybody else here. I got 3 that I can see, so if you guys can hear me, let me know. Go back in game real quick. Yep. Muse, Shuro, Tannis. Awesome, guys. Krypton. Sweet, thanks. So yeah, like I said, I reloaded the save when I came out of Bleak Falls. Basically just gonna deliver the Golden Claw, kick off the main quest, and then we'll just go from there. Let's see.
I'm just a poor old woman, dear. No need to trouble yourself.
Oh, but I'll steal your book. Yeah, take some stuff there. Ring of the Wind. Oh yeah, that's right, I did get that other ring inside. So we're gonna keep the resist magic on. I did pick up another one, I thought. Oh no, because that's when I was on my way to Iverstead. Alright, so yeah, we'll wear this one for now. Would you guys rather see me get Lucian or Inigo first? Yeah, no, I'm gonna be a little more serious with the play this time, Crimson. Yeah, me dying over and over like that, like, I can go for, 70, 80 hours and not have my character lose half health. It's just trying to pay attention to the stream, and it's a little bit different gameplay than what I'm normally used to. I really got to get used to two-handed again. I don't use it very often. I was never really a big fan of the two-handed combat, but especially with the vampire, especially with Sacrosanct. Lucian? Oh, okay, yeah. We could absolutely go to Falkreath and do it. It's actually a little bit closer. And then, maybe I'll just stick with Lucian first for a little while. Before, because I think a lot of people have already seen Inigo. If you haven't, you know, uh, watched like a Let's Play, I know Gopher's using him now with Leonard. I know there's a couple other people that run him all the time. They love him. I love him too. That's why he's in here. Yeah, We'll get Lucian first. Um, yeah, we'll see how he reacts to me. I'm gonna keep some of this stuff. I'm gonna sell some of it off. I don't need 4 of these, and 3 of these. But I do want to give Lucian at least something. Lucian I usually put in heavy armor. Um, him being an Imperial, the last time I used him, I did give him like a full set of Imperial gear, except for the helm, because I think the helms are ridiculous, except for the close-faced. But even he doesn't look right with them. So let me see here. And believe it or not, this character is going to be slightly alchemy based. I haven't done anything with it yet, but he will make use of uh, mostly poisons and things that give him constant buffs. Uh, Specifically to stamina, like stamina regen. I'm not really concerned about magic or regen or health or anything like that. Um, Oops, wrong one. But yeah, he's gonna do a little bit in alchemy, and I'll show you why. Um, so with Ordinator, obviously you could take the mastery perks, and then down here. So with Physician, it'll probably be health. That's pretty much the way to go with this one. 50% stronger. Whoa. Okay. But it's really for stimulants. So even as a vampire, once you get, I think it's the 4th or 5th actual selection with Sacrosanct through the Blue Bloods quest, it'll negate your daylight regen. So it'll basically put it at a certain percentage that this will increase it. And then if you go up further, it also increases your movement speed. That's obviously something that's going to be useful. What was the other one? Not Witchmaster. Yeah, I believe it was Witchmaster. So even though it's random, it's usually beneficial. Other things like Advanced Lab I'd probably take just because it's going to make them a little bit better. Experimenter's usually another one. I'm not going to use like the oils. Let me see here, Bottomless Cup, stuff like this. This could come in handy, but I don't know how much I'm going to be leveling up alchemy. It's not a major skill that I'm going to focus on. I may take it just for the hell of it. Alkahest, absolutely, along with Poisoner. I may stop there, because I can't see myself really doing this as a vampire. And then obviously, you have to be like a pure alchemist or, a pure assassin that uses these types of, what I did it with one of my thief characters. He was purely a one-handed sword, no shield, nothing like that. But he basically focused in reverse pickpocketing, poisons, making use of pretty much every perk in the alchemy tree with Ordinator. I'm gonna probably take 1 point in illusion base, and if I hit 40, just to be quiet when I cast my spells. I could console command in the perk for it, but it's kind of cheating. um, I also kind of see it as a waste of two perks, but I'm not going to use illusion itself. But obviously, it'll make my destruction spells silent. Um, where is it? It's in sneak. So because he does use the Hemomancy spells, Demolition Job, because your destruction, which Hemomancy is 1% more powerful per level of sneak. So once my sneak actually decides that it wants to level itself up, which means me feeding on guards and all the other fun stuff, just because they respawn and nobody likes the guards, like, let's be honest. They're a pain in the ass. They don't do anything for you. It doesn't matter if you're, the Dragonborn, you just killed Alduin, you're going to kill Harkin and Mirak, and they still treat you like a piece of shit, so fuck the guards. Um, but other things in like light armor, I'll eventually take another point in mastery just to get it up there. Stuff that increases my speed, fit, initiative. I don't need keen senses because I have helmet toggle, but like Windrunner, unhindered I'll take just for the weightless. 10% faster. And then this is of course when I finish Blue Bloods, this will really kick in. 10% of your maximum stamina. I will be boosting stamina. It's usually like 2 to 1, 2 to 1, 1 in magic. Then I'll go like 1 1 1 1 1 2 1. I do it in my head. It's weird. So anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, stealing stuff. Which she has not much else of. Bone meal. I'll take that. Don't need the letter. Take that. Take that. And we'll disenchant a little bit. I won't be doing any enchanting. I have honed metal in here, so I'll eventually wind up getting him another set. I'm not really sure what I'm going to use. I have a couple different armor sets in there, plus immersive armors, so I may wear something light from immersive. And then basically what I'll do is I'll just take it to Yorland and have Yorland temper this set here, as well as my as well as the scythe. Which, Jesus Christ, that is massive, isn't it? Yeah. But I don't know. He came out pretty good too. I actually think the Dunmer Athrolor that I did looked a lot better. But not bad for a Nord, especially with the vampire. And I decided to stay with the original eyes for it. I'm using the Darling's Eye Replacer, which is a pretty small file. There they are. I knew they were here. I heard them before. And she's gonna attack me, isn't she? Yeah, she is. Because I stole her stuff. Yep. You die. Nice. We'll make her naked. Don't need your dagger. We'll go stamina. Oh, I'm always weird muse. Yeah, Crimson Honed Metal, man. That's the first time I used it. Yeah, I'm basically sitting there waiting for the letter to come. But you have to basically fast travel from one location to another, and then one of those stupid couriers comes up and says, they give you like a notification note or something like that, saying, "Oh yeah, your armor, your weapon, or whatever's done. Go pick it up from whoever." And it's like as soon as you leave there, wherever you go to the next place, So then you got to backtrack or fast travel back or whatever. But I hate fast traveling myself. I only do it if I really, really need to. Um, I'd rather travel by foot or by horse or I'll use the carriages once in a while, but it's mostly just getting out and exploring. Um, for me, I will, if I'm playing on console, I will fast travel. Uh, I don't know why I still do it there, but let me see here. What was I gonna take? Well, sneak's at 19, and that's 30. I don't need to worry about sneak attacks. There's actually a lot in sneak I really don't need to, aside from the base. Maybe fog of war. I don't see him doing any like sound. Infiltrator's another one too. That I'm definitely gonna need at 40. But other than that, not a lot else in sneak. Um, block is still at 20. I could take a second rank. Could also take. Come on. Yeah, I could max out two-handed mastery. Although, I'll take destruction. Yeah, SKSE. That's the only thing keeping it back right now. And like I said, it's such a good mod to use. See, these two now I can cast. All targets. I'll just favor both. These are actually pretty fun. Let's see, what do I have? What don't I need? I'm not going to be using healing 6. Come on. I would have been doing it by now already if I was. 1, 2. The bow was 4, so we'll put the garden on 4. And we'll put that on 6. Yeah, healing I'm not gonna. I mean, I'll have it on my favorite still. Just I won't have it hotkeyed. I could probably only cast one of these. And one of these. Coming. Oop. My own guy. Not enough range, huh? Son of a bitch. I'm ripping the Guardian Stones right now. If you were wondering, because of the... it's Lake Gillenalta. So that's added by TPOS2. Like the Sovngarde statues. But this is the campsite. Stones are right up here. get up here. And I believe I took the mage. Let me see. Which I should probably change that. Yeah, the mage stone. Learn all skills faster. Temperate. No. I mean, it's a tough call. Oh, is it? Let me see. What time is it? Yeah, it's almost 5 a.m. Let me see here. Yeah, brightness is like halfway. Oh, turn it up a little bit. There goes the sunlight. Should help a little bit. We'll just wait an hour. No, Crimson, no, I didn't clear out the mine in there yet. So I'm just kind of wanting to get the main quest going. A note already, huh?
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Alright, I know what this is. Now how do I have two Acacia's plea? Read Arvel's journal. Yeah, so we'll be heading to Falkreath. I can actually talk to the Arl there when I get there to pick up Lucian. Don't need this spell tome at all. And that's the good thing about getting the claw before you even talk to them. They stay awake until you return it anyway. So if you show up here at 2 in the morning, they're both awake doing their thing. They'll buy and sell from you at any time.
The sooner you find the claw, the sooner our lives can get back to normal.
Yeah, I got your claw, dickhead.
There it is! Strange. It seems smaller than I remember.
That's what she said.
Thing, huh? I'm gonna put this back where it belongs. I'll never forget this. You've done a great thing for me and my sister.
And now I can take your gold. And I can take your potions. Because once you do favors for people, you can take their stuff. Except if it says steal. Otherwise, everything's fair game. Like, I could take that coin purse, which I'm going to do. And I could take your garlic. And, that one. Mine.
Thank you so much. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Yep, treasures. Alright. We got the spring steel. I'm not going to really use a bow, like I said. I'll keep one. I still love that weapon, but no. 13. It's gonna go. I may give the Eastern Iron until I get something a little bit better. To Lucian. Let me see here. Because I do deck him out. I do deck Lucian out in heavy, so. And he's not gonna wear that. And he's not gonna wear that. usually keep the paintings, but not this early. So let's see, stuff I already gave him. What was I looking for? I have the ring, I have the necklace. Yeah, I know, not garlic, but I don't go that heavy into the role play with it. I mean, technically I shouldn't even have it, but I mean, I use it for the stamina regeneration properties. Nope. Okay, we're good.
Till next time.
Oh, which sword muse? The one that I kept, or one of the ones that I got rid of? The Eastern Iron? Simple design, like stuff like this I like. It's a real simple design, but I mean it makes sense, obviously. There's I can't think of the name of it now too, but it's another one I gave Lucian, but it was another single one-hander. So that's that ring of speed that I stole from Anis's cabin, so even if I'm not sprinting, I mean obviously it makes me go a lot faster, but oh, was it two-handed? Oh, the one that Bellathor had. Scars are part of a tattoo.
Greetings, brother. You look weary.
Yeah?
I have something to help you relax if you're interested.
Okay.
Skooma, the sweetest moon sugar, at a fair price, of course. No need to get so hostile. Just take it. Sounds like you need it more than I do.
Awesome. Let's see. Take the rest of it. And the sleepy tree stab. Taking those. Taking those. His feet are way too clean for Skyrim. Just because it's still free to cast and it buffs my health up by another 100, so. Would have been 82, obviously. Damn sunlight. I gotta feed, that's the problem. As I went through that dungeon, I didn't feed on anybody. Obviously, you can't feed on the Draugr. He's talking to you, buddy. So everything a little bit better with the stream since I put the Ethernet cable in? You guys haven't seen it like start to buffer at all or anything like that? Alright, come on, out of stamina, I know.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
I didn't visit Helgen. Just a little bit, Krypton? Yeah, but it's better than me being on the Wi-Fi. Because, I mean, that thing kept shutting on and off like every 10 minutes. The wind blew the wrong way, and then it was like, you know, hey, screw you, Magus. Like, you're not gonna stream at all.
Lead soldier, was it? What brings you to the market?
I'm here to buy food, Nazim. I suppose you don't need to worry about that.
Owning a farm does have its advantages.
Like fruit and fresh vegetables for
I'm seriously gonna kill him. One can never have too much hanging moss.
like fruit and fresh vegetables for
They say the college has been snooping around the salt.
We are the children of man.
You're not talking. Where's your mouth moving?
Gods of man, ascended from what? You have come. You have come to hear the word of God.
Oh, now you're talking. That's a first.
My lord, our provisions are running dangerously low. Our stores of meat, wine, and grain are all but depleted.
Purchase more supplies then. That's your job as steward, isn't it? Why do you trouble me with these details?
My lord, since Ulfric's Stormcloak's uprising, the cost of goods has doubled. I'll need more coin if I'm to provision us properly.
Our coffers are nearly empty. I can scarcely afford to pay the guards. We need every one of them in these troubled times. You'll have to make do with what we have.
Yes,
Your
my
skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or
Think
something?
very carefully about your next move.
Yes, I was out for a pint or two. What of it?
come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great
The
warriors?
cards are from Legacy of the Dragonborn. Let's see. I don't think this one has an MCM. Basically, it adds a vendor into, I think it's Windhelm.
Oh, if you've got the
Um,
aptitude,
in
you should
Sadru's
join the
use
local
wares,
college in Winterhold.
and he'll basically like trade you. I've never actually figured out what they do. I'm sure people have done it, and but you get to collect a set, and I think when you collect a full set, it gives you like a specific buff. I've never read up on it. I didn't want anything like spoiled for me. But that's what the cards are from. So we'll save on this one here. And because I am an idiot and completely forgot about it, I'm supposed to be kicking the main quest off, and I didn't even visit Helgen. And yeah, I've never seen her in elven armor either. She's usually wearing the leather, or depending on what else you have, she'll wear like a variation of leather plus like a hood. But yeah, never elven. That was a first for me too. No, I'm kind of curious. Nope. Oh, you can see how good I am at two-handed combat. I needed to feed. I should have waited till night. Doesn't matter. Yeah, she was in Netch too. What is it when you use Imitations Muse? I've seen her in the Netch once, or it might have been Warmongers. I'm not sure which. It's one of the two. Alright. Oh, you just run just with the Netch. Oh, okay. I think, who's the other one that has it? Janassa? And a couple of the other dumber wear it? So it'd be like Irleth, Janassa. I'm trying to think of who else would have it. Oh yeah, the one-handed trainer and the companions. I know who you're talking about. I can't remember his name. the last thing I need right now. Phew. Take that one. Ooh, nice. Lockpick. Really? Oh yeah, it looks better, doesn't it? Vampire dust. Nice. Was he? Let's see. He's got the war paint on, you can't tell. Yeah, Athos. That's it. Yep. Alright, so I hate using them during the day, but you kind of need to. What cards? Oh, the where am I going? This way. Get in there. Ah! I was gonna say, you're supposed to be down. Did not mean to do that. Oh yeah, the cards. I really got to look them up to see exactly which set does which. I know that like a full set gives you some type of buff. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just something extra to collect, but yeah, just gonna double check to see. And I hate even giving him one. I know there's, you know, more in here. Alright. How about you get out of here? Glowing, huh? Do they give you anything? Oh yeah. Iron ore? Really? Fuck that. Alright. So. Hey, sorry about that. But you guys have pretty much seen like a lot of Legacy, right? At least the beginning part of it, where you go to the Museum in Solitude and talk to Orin or Orion. It's I mean, there is so much to that. I mean, it could basically be its own DLC. That's how big that whole quest
There he
is.
goes. Looks like he's gone for good this time. No way to know if anyone else made it out alive. But this place is going to be swarming with Imperials soon enough.
Of course it is.
Better clear out of here.
Oops. Alright.
My sister, Gerda, runs the mill and everything just up below. Sure she can help me out. It's probably best that we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help.
What? What is it now, Mother?
It was as big as a mountain and black as night. It flew right over the barrel.
Dragons now, is it? Please, Mother. If you keep on like this, everyone in town will think you're crazy. And I've got better things to do than listen to more of your fantasies.
You'll see. It was a dragon. It'll kill us all, and then you'll believe me.
Ah, good to see you. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
dragons about, traveler. Be warned. Then you've seen them too. We've lost our home, our livestock. We barely have enough gold to get by.
And you don't have a washcloth either.
Thank you, traveler. Be safe, and don't forget to keep an eye on the sky.
Yeah, clean yourself up.
Thank you for your kindness.
I see Flicker. Now it's yellow. Now it's brown. Now it's yellow. We'll ignore that. Yeah, filthy. And nasty.
My friend Olava, the seer, she says things will get better for me once I start sticking up for myself. Until next time.
Yeah, not a fan of kids. Don't his parents ever tell him not to talk to strangers? Especially ones that are vampiric of nature, carry large weapons. You gonna talk to me, bud?
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only. Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, sure. So that was Noble too for you that did the pop-in? Did you notice the missing textures that they were talking about within Whiterun? There's one room in Yorvaskr, I think the Hall of the Dead, and then there was another one, but I can't remember where the third place was. Just like wall textures that are missing with Noble. Let me see if I can show you I'll go to the hall real quick. I think there's one in there. Plus there's a ring in there that I want to get.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
Fuck off.
Tell me, do you believe in mighty Arche, god of life and death?
Muse, I can see you doing that now. God of death, huh? I know him well.
I'm glad to
I
know
am the
that,
god of
because I
death.
need your help. You see, I've lost something precious. My amulet of Arche. It's the source of my divine powers and also a sacred badge of office. I misplaced it in the catacombs. I'd looked for it, but I have been hearing... Without that amulet, I'm powerless to confront them. Would you be willing to search for it?
Oh yeah. For the 15 gold you're gonna give me? Absolutely, buddy. I'll get it.
I'll just wait here and make sure nothing foul...
No, you'll
escapes
sit
the
there and you'll
catacombs.
eat your bread, and then you'll go and you'll sit over there by the time I'm back. I just want the 25 extra health. That's really all that was for. Now. I don't blame you. I mean, no, I take that back. No, I'm kidding. Oh, he's staring right at me, huh? Sorry, but I need the health. Alright. Nothing, huh? Let's see, what else has been added here? Mine. And weatherward circle, there we go. Fire and frost. That is exactly what I was looking for. So, I can keep that for combat. This I'll use for now. So let's see, where were the textures that were missing in here? Alright, bud, now you really gotta get out of my way. Might have been in the main room. Let's see.
I spend so much time among the dead, I sometimes forget how much I miss the company of the living.
I don't know.
With this terrible war, I'm a bit overwhelmed, as are the catacombs. Oh, thank Archay! Please, take this gold for your troubles.
Hey, 15 septums. I had no idea. Alright.
I work with my mother. Sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun mostly.
Those two at it again? Just keep moving. You'll wear them out.
So I think they were in the first room, but I'm not 100% sure. On console, if any of you guys are running Noble, I think it's this wall here that the textures are missing. It's just like a black patch. I could be wrong though.
I like the smaller, quicker blades.
At this.
Yes, you're very fond of saying that. You know I like carrying axes.
Aren't they slow? I can get in and out before you have one.
Yeah, alright, well we're not gonna...
Test that out sometime. But I still hear the call for blood.
We all do. It is our burden to bear.
And yeah, that's that Crimson Phoenix Ebony. I forgot the Cowluck, where's the Ebony set?
I don't know if the rest will go along quite so easily. Leave that to me.
What, the LUD for the Whiterun mod itself, or just TPOS to Shiro? And I'll be honest, like I don't really know. I know that there's 2 LOD files within TPOS2. let's see if I can remember. One was an object lot. I forget what the second one was. But like nothing for trees, because I remember the first time this was up, everybody had an issue with like the tree pop-in, or they were like floating, just kind of hanging around. Oh, without the add-on? That's honestly a question for Nesbit. I'll be honest, he knows a hell of a lot more about it than I do. I don't know why I can't see it. I have Noble overwriting it, and I don't have any textures for your Vaskers saved for stuff like the candles. So, I know it's in this room here, and it's this wall. Because I've seen it. I didn't believe it the first time either, but then again, I never play as a werewolf or even come down here. Unless, you know, I mean, this was like 2 years ago was the last time I did that. Did I already read this? Didn't read you. Ah, that's right. Like, what else am I gonna pick at level 10? Come on. Hey, I want your sword. That's not your sword. Lies.
The finest hello, friend. From the wilds.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything.
This is
Think
an
I got
ode
the
to
clean mug
Skyrim's
around here somewhere.
staunch protectors, the Imperials.
If it's work you need, how about chopping up some wood for the fires? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room, right?
We'll drive out the storm cloaks and restore what we know. With our blood and our steel, we will take back our home.
At least there's only one on this time. So let's see here. We need to do some feeding. Yeah, I'm gonna attempt it on Kodlak. He's a pain in the ass to feed on with Sacro. Let me just make sure I have seduction here. You have to talk to him first. The problem is he's in that conversation with Farkas. Farkas doesn't leave until you're supposed to go train with them or whatever. But once he's out of the room, I believe you can use command. He may be too powerful for that. He may be too powerful for seduction. Since I'm not using illusion, I can't calm him with like a dual cast calm. I may just get a bounty and say screw it, because he doesn't go to sleep. That whole intro. But yeah, I'm gonna try to feed on him. I'm gonna feed on some guards first too, just because I need to get some better stats.
Let me know if there's anything else you need. If it's worth looking for, Koga's the one to talk to.
And let's see who else. Oh, it's gonna crash on me. There's everybody's leaving at once.
I work for Bellator, the General Dixon.
And what might you need? Hmm? We sell bows,
Nice.
arrows, and ale. A unique combination, to be sure.
I'll see Janess is still wearing the leather. She was always cool.
I can tell you're no stranger to the wilds. I'm sure we can make you something new.
You saw nothing. Do do do. Mine. Damn it.
Hey, hands off! If you have need of hunting supplies, then you've come to... Ah, hello, my Nord friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Hello, friend. In the market for some hunting supplies? Hagraven or Horker, it matters not. We've got the arrows to fell any game. So what can I get you?
Oh no! By the gods! This can't be happening!
Did I get a bounty? I don't know, I don't think so. Let me see. What's the other? $40. Did I get seen? I don't know, fuck it. It's Nazim, who cares? Oh well, she saw something. Yeah, I must have gotten seen. I know she was sleeping right next to him. See if the guards come. Oh, he's there because cutting room floor changes him to his to the farm outside, and since I'm not running cutting room floor, he actually sleeps up there. That's vanilla, so that's where he was always at. I think they're all still dead. Yep. Yep, nobody else to drain here. Yeah, that's it, his house. Yeah, he owns the farm, but then, yeah, that's right, the home. Alright, we will attempt to feed on Kodlak. So, it's gonna look like I'm gonna start the companions. I have absolutely no desire to start them, at least not now. Because I won't be taking a beast blood, obviously. Oh yeah, and now we don't have to listen to him bitch and moan about, oh, you got to the Cloud District. Fuck you, buddy. Mine. Also mine. Alright. So this is gonna be a pain in the ass. I'll try the command on him first. I doubt it's gonna work, and then I also doubt that seduction's gonna work on him. There you go, Muse. You can check the armor out again. Crimson Phoenix, Ebony.
A stranger comes to our hall. Would you now? Here, let me have a look at you. Yes, perhaps. A certain strength of spirit.
Master, you're not truly considering accepting him.
I am nobody's master, Lucas. Last I checked, we had some empty beds in your vessel for those with a fire burning in their hearts.
Apologies. Thought perhaps this isn't the time. I've never even heard of this outsider.
Sometimes the famous come to us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in battle, boy? Calm down there, Welt. Don't feel like you need to show off for our sake. Vilkas here will be the one testing your mettle.
Yeah, Krypton. He is almost bum. Yeah, he gets to the Cloud District often, but yeah, he doesn't have a home of his own in Vanilla. Alright, buddy, what are you gonna do?
Vilkas will see.
You're not gonna move, right?
Trouble. Vilkas will see if you're worth our trouble. Vilkas will see if you're worth our trouble.
Nope. Command won't work on him. I know seduction's not gonna work, but since I have it, maybe it will. Who knows?
Vilkas will see if you're worth our trouble. Hey, hands off, hands off.
I think you can take the things that don't belong to you. Pay your debts, and we'll forget this happened. We may be rough, but we don't tolerate thieving around here. If that's your game, go join the lowlife and risk it.
Oh, he just picked up his...
What was that?
Wow, what a glitch. Alright, we're good. You alright, buddy? You got a lot of cleaning up to do, Tilma. Get your broom. Man, I made a mess. Eh. Dirty wolves. What, the Crimson Ebony, Shiro? Just as craftable, like under normal Ebony Ebony perk? I can always ask. That is a lot of rain. Do you know me? Nope. Yeah, it would be a cool set to have, just as it is. Nope, don't want to talk to you. Nobody else is using this. Really?
Who's this then?
What's the meaning of this interruption? Jarl Balbuck is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in. Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
I want to use the enchanter. Who the hell else is using it? Well, nobody's using this.
Come to Dragon's Reach to take a look.
Since I'm not going to be doing any enchanting.
I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this.
Let's see. Nope. We're good.
You know, if you've got the aptitude, you should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The white dragon is lurking in the mountains.
The Jarl of Falkreath will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish up right after the dragon fight, just because I'm kind of curious to see how Pat's with the Whiterun edition. So after the dragon fight, I think I'm gonna call it a night for the stream at least. I've probably do some stuff by myself. May start up the Dark Brotherhood, just get the initial stuff out of the way, because it's a pain in the ass watching us go from Riften back to, or from Windhelm to Riften back to Windhelm. So I may do that, you know, out of the stream. I didn't even realize it was 2:30 now. Yeah, we'll go Rumors of Dragons. Now can I use that? Oh, now I can use it.
Come come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors?
Kind of like the new robes.
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. What? I never even cast it. Ah, I see. You have some knowledge of the higher art. Please forgive my earlier rudeness. I am so often interrupted by visitors wandering in. I can occasionally become quite savage. Now, what did you say you wanted? Ah, indeed? The Jarl. Oh yes, he must be
Oh yeah,
referring to my
Krypton,
research
2:30
into
a.m.
the
here.
dragons. Yes, I could
What
use
time is it there
someone
for
to
you?
fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Ah, no mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them
Yeah.
as mere fantasies.
Nah,
rumors,
I don't
impossibilities.
sleep that much,
One
Muse.
sure mark of a
Couple
fool is to
hours and
dismiss
I'm
anything
usually
that
wide
falls
awake
outside
again.
his
I'm back
experience
up.
as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years
Oh
ago?
wow, 4:30
Where
Sunday.
were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet.
This is the only
take it
downside
to
to
November, and bring it to me.
doing Bleak Falls before coming here and doing this first is you missed the conversation with Delphine here. And the book I'm talking about that has we were talking about in Discord, that has some of the dead dragons, some that are known that were killed off, and then some of the ones that are alive is sitting right here. That's the book that she's reading. You can't take it. You can't. Well, you can steal it, but you can't actually. You can read it, but it's considered theft, which kind of sucks. It's the only copy in the game.
Ah, the Dragon Stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it. You are cut from a different cloth than the usual brutes the Jarl foists on me.
Yep. So what's next, buddy?
That is where your job ends and mine begins. The work of the mind, sadly undervalued.
We're gonna talk about dragons.
I wonder what Irileth is so excited about.
Well, she saw me standing here, guy. What do you think? I mean, look at me.
A dragon's been sighted nearby. You should come too.
A dragon? How exciting. Where was it? What was it doing?
I'd take this a bit more seriously if I were you. If a dragon decides to attack right now, I don't know who.
Alright, yeah, we need to switch this out now because I'll forget about it. So, fire resistance, 45%. 55% total.
Stop it.
That's probably not going to help at all.
Let's go.
Oh, Muse, I have a couple ideas for that. None that I can talk about here.
Yes, my lord. Tell him what you told me about the dragon.
No, that's right.
Mine.
It's false. Faster than anything I've ever seen.
What did it do? Is it attacking the watchtower?
No, my lord. It was just circling overhead when I left. I never ran so fast in my life. I thought it would come after me for sure.
Good work, son. We'll take it from here. Head down to the barracks for some food and rest. Vernon, Irileth, you'd better gather some guardsmen and get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster them in the main gate.
Good. Don't fail me. There's no time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help. I want you to go with Irileth and help her fight.
There's
this
nothing
dragon.
funny about what I
You
said.
survived well, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here. But I haven't forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon.
Yeah, I experienced the dragon outside Iverstead. I got my ass handed to me. Of course I have experience with them.
Instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property in the city. And please, accept this gift from my personal army.
What'd you give me? Oh, lockpicking. Not that I need it, but nice.
No. I can't afford to risk both of you. I need you here working on ways to defend the city against these dragons.
As you command.
One last thing, Irileth. This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
Don't worry, my lord. I'm the very soul of caution.
Hey, Rangar.
All this standing around is rubbish. You should
Whoa. Alright, personal space there, boss. Sorry. So let's see. Did I take the second? Yes, I did. I got one perk. May as well. So, 89, that's not that bad. That's got to get honed. Which means I need to find another battle axe in the meantime. Oh yeah, of course. So how bad are my stats? Kinda sucks.
Greymane or Battleborn? Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn? New in town, huh? Whiterun's got two clans, both old and both respected. Difference is, the Greymane...
See, no, that makes sense too, with the leather hood. I know it's like a version of the Torturer's hood, but something like that for the Rain obviously would make sense. I mean, it just looks like it would. So we do have to butter them up for later, so I'm gonna lie here and say Battleborn, of course.
Then I say, well met, friend. I could tell you were a sharp one the moment I laid eyes on you.
I don't care about the argument. Let's go kill a dragon. Yeah, just works.
But Housecarl, how can we fight a dragon?
That's a fair question. None of us have ever seen a dragon before, or expected to face it in battle. But we are honored out to fight, even if we fail. The dragon is threatening our homes, our families. Would you call yourself Nord with you rams on this monster? Are you going to let me face this thing alone?
No, Housecarl.
That is more than our honor at stake. Peter, the first dragon seen in Skyrim since the last age. Killing it is ours, if you're with me. Now what do you say? Shall we still kill us a dragon? Damn right. Let's move up.
Doings, wares, and I have traveled far across Tamriel to serve you.
Ooh. That could be my backup. 51, 54. Yeah, the Cyrodiilic stuff looks pretty cool, I think. It's massive, by the way. This is the one that, I can't think of her name. The chick who lost, Grimsever, that talks to Aaron at the beginning when you walk into Riften. Mule. Right? Am I right? I don't know. Anyway. So yeah, with this version, yeah, Lost in the Grass. I have landscape fixes on too. Vadosbrum, Vadosebrum, and landscape fixes. It's loaded correctly. It's just the density's a little up there. I'm actually gonna take this. I think I'm gonna use this as a backup. So, yeah. But the funny part about the grass in there is that it didn't seem like it was as dense until I added Whiterun. I don't know if it's that, but everything else seems like it's okay. It's that little patch there, but then again, it's just the caravan, so it does not matter to me. Now, like I was saying yesterday, him landing, he usually lands right around, where was it? Almost where this tower here, somewhere in between here. And apparently you can walk through the Ysgrimor statues, all of them. Yep. That's a thing.
Speak quickly.
Now let's make sure they path correctly here. Oh, it was Mule. Okay, awesome.
No signs of any dragon right now.
Alright, so yeah, they path correctly. They stop over the tower there.
I know it looks bad, but we've got to figure out what happened. And if that dragon is still skulking around somewhere. Spread out and look for survivors.
Well, now this should be interesting. Middle of the day. Vampire. No regen at all. Yeah, I know. Where's the guy that's on fire here? was a little easier than I thought.
Really dead. Damn good shooting, boys.
What's happening?
Everybody, get back.
What, Krypton? You didn't know what that was? Hebemancy, baby. Blood magic. This is actually going to come in handy. I may invest into Speechcraft. I am using Thunderchild, so it's going to make sense. Alright, where are you buggers? Who's going to talk to me? You?
I can't believe it. You're Dragon Ball.
Can't believe you're wearing that helmet.
In the very oldest tales, back from when there were still dragons in Skyrim, the Dragonborn would slay dragons and steal their power. That's what you did, isn't it? Absorb the dragon's power. There's only one way to find out. Try to shout. According to the old legends, only the Dragonborn can shout without training, the way the dragons do.
Dragonborn? What are you talking about?
That's right. My grandfather used to tell stories about the Dragonborn. Those born with the dragon blood in them. Like old Tiber himself.
I've never heard of Tiber Septim killing any dragons.
There weren't any dragons then, idiot. They're just coming back now for the first time in forever. But the old tales tell of the Dragonborn who could kill dragons.
Oh yeah, Krypton, just to show you real quick. So when you feed with Sacrosanct, you get a couple destruction spells based on how you level up. It starts with Blood Seed. It's the first spell you get. The first time you feed, it's Apprentice. 7 magic damage over 10 seconds. Then Blood Brand is the second one. It's like basically that was the bolt that you saw me throw. And then they detonate for 127 damage. That'll go up based on your destruction skill. And then Blood Garden does it's a AOE damage. 12 when the way they say magic damage, it doesn't how to explain it. It's not like it's draining their magic or anything like that. It's like actual magic damage, so it's not stoppable, with the exception of magic resistance. But even that only negates it by a percentage. Garden's actually really cool. Brand is cool. If you get say you use something like throw voice, and you got quiet casting, so you throw voice at the wall, and then a bunch of enemies just run right over. You cast Blood Brand on one of them. They're still looking for you. You could shout again, so they group together. Then when the one guy explodes, he just does damage to everybody. Blood Garden's the same, but it's just instant damage, which I'll go and show you on a giant right now.
Being awfully quiet. Come on here. Tell us.
That was the hairiest fight I've ever been in. Some of you would be better off.
Oh, that's right, I'm out of stamina. Well, since I don't have to worry about fire, I'll just put that back on. Oh yeah, the new additions. The towers right here, you mean? These aren't from the Whiterun mod. These are from TPOS 2. I like him too, but I think I'm gonna get destroyed. Oh, you know what? He's not paying attention, is he? Although I don't know if I have enough magic to cast it. I have one shot to do it. So I'll show you Bran. This is the one that does the explosion. I can only cast one though. He'll eventually explode. Which was right there. And now I'm kind of screwed. Yep. Alright guys. It's gonna be it for me for the night. Thank you for joining me. It is almost 3 a.m. For those of you that stayed up, awesome. I'm gonna go into Discord for a little bit and run outside, have a quick smoke, and then I am gonna stream again tomorrow because I'm off. So thank you for joining me. That was a crash, by the way. So, alright, I will talk to you guys soon.